Apetian, a mother of 3 children, a 36-year-old soldier who was defending her Armenian homeland, was forced out of this world last week in the most inhumane way possible. Following Azerbaijan's 13th September attacks and invasion of Armenia, Anush was not only captured as a prisoner of war, not only she was humiliated by Azeri soldiers, she was raped, sexually assaulted, tortured, mutilated, parts of her body were cut off, and not only that, Azerbaijani soldiers filmed this torture and published this online. How can this disgusting crime be allowed to happen in this 21st century we live in? How could world leaders, including that of our Australian government, stay silent to this issue if they respect human rights and values and dignity? Fellow compatriots, when we as Armenian youth say stop Azerbaijani aggression, when we as Armenian students say stop Azeri war crimes, when we as a community say 1915 never again, we're not talking about the past, we're talking about something that's happening right now. Armenian-Australian youth have had enough of ignorance and silence about Azerbaijan's crimes and expansionist policy backed by Turkey, fueled by petrodollars, as well as hatred toward anything Armenian. Yes, we are 14,000 kilometers away from Armenia. However, nothing feels that far when our homeland is under a consistent existential threat. When genocidal regimes keep using the language of ethnic cleansing, when democracy is threatened by autocracy, when women are being sexually assaulted, children at the age of 7 feeling the pain of losing their father, young girls having to say their final goodbyes to their loved ones, young boys having to die defending their motherland, and fathers having to bury their 18-year-old martyred sons. It is enough. Enough pride in human crimes, enough death and enough destruction, enough humiliation and enough persecution, enough trauma and enough pain, enough war and enough genocide. Enough is enough. Azerbaijan must be held to account. The world should understand by now, after countless crimes, that Azerbaijan is the sole aggressor, and it will cease its genocidal policy only when there are no more Armenians left in Armenia and Artsakh. And to that we say no! We're often asked, why are you so patriotic about our Armenian culture and identity, our heritage? Why do we care about what's happening on the other side of the world? Why do we march and protest every year? Why is being Armenian the first thing we mention to someone we meet? To put it simply, so that we are defending our right to peacefully exist, to live and to survive. As when we let go of that, our Armenian nation will cease to exist. As Armenian youth, we stand with the utmost solidarity with our compatriots in Armenia and Artsakh. We call on our Australian government to condemn Azerbaijan's attacks and war crimes. We stand against any external or internal attempt that will put the Armenian nation, its freedom, statehood and sovereignty under threat. We will not stay silent to the crimes against Anush. We will not stay silent to any crime. And like our ancestors have been doing for millennia, we will do our part